In this video, I'm going to talk about the first month of our content marketing and SEO program and how it really and truly is the best way to build a foundation for long-term success. Let's check it out. So our process is really a 4-step process. And the first 3 steps of the process really have to do with building the foundation for success, as you can see on the screen here. And then step 4 is really where we kickstart the ongoing content marketing and SEO program and really ongoing success. The ongoing program, I have another video that I walk through that in detail. It's our content marketing and SEO program, where I really break down our Blitz content marketing strategy, which is our most popular strategy to drive really long-term and consistent results. So I'm not going to dive into that in depth in this video. In this video, I really want to talk about the foundational pieces of what need to take place in that first month of content marketing SEO, and really what we're doing there to really set you up for that long-term success. So let's break it down. So if you look over here on the left-hand side of the screen, we have the foundation for success. And the first month of your content marketing credits are going to be used for that. And that really takes care of these 3 steps right here: research, strategy, and optimize, which over here, I kind of break it down in more detail what's included there. You get your research, your brand guidelines, your strategy planning and the Blitz concept, the design work, the on-site optimizations in SEO, the off-site optimizations in SEO, and then the analytics and tracking needed to drive success on a long-term basis. So let me break these down in a little more detail. So step 1 really covers these 2 pieces here: research and brand guidelines. So what does that mean? What that means is we're going to do extensive keyword research. This is following a discovery call we do with you to really understand what your goals are, what products and services you really want to push, where you want more sales to come in from, where you want more visibility to take place on search engines and on social media. Once we understand all that, we dive into the research. So a big part of that research is keywords. We want to understand what are all the best phrases and keywords that are going to be most important for you to be visible for. We're then going to want to do a lot of deep hashtag research, so understanding which hashtags are important to be using when we're posting content on social media as part of your content marketing strategy. Those hashtags are like keywords on Google, hashtags are to search engines. So the more relevant and more visible you are for those hashtags, the more sales that you'll get. And then really important, we want to do extensive research on your best topics, which we call attention grabbers. Those are essentially things that people are searching, or they are thinking about, or they should be thinking about when it comes to your product and service. A lot of those are questions, so it's question-based marketing, and we want to create content that support those questions that people have so that you're top of mind and top of search on search engines and social media when they're asking these questions, and so your brand is the one that stands out. So that's really critical. And we also want to do brand guidelines as part of this process. And that's essentially just making sure that we're on the same page with your logo, your colors, how your taglines are used, how we want to represent your brand and your brand voice in the marketplace. And so we'll provide that and give that to you, and you'll approve it before we move forward. Step number 2 is strategy, and that really covers the strategy planning and Blitz concept note here on the left-hand side. So let's break this down. So in the strategy phase, the first thing we're going to do is review the research, get your feedback and buy-in on that, and approval on the research. Once we're on the same page with the research, we have everything we need to use that research to develop a winning strategy for the future. And that's where we put together a strategy using your content marketing credits in the future. What's the best way to utilize those? And it could be a combination of creating content, posting emails, posting on social media, maybe creating videos. We want to put together a winning strategy based on the research that's going to help you become visible for the most important keywords, hashtags, products, and services that you want to target and offer and drive more sales through. And so that's the goal with the strategy. Now, with the strategy, you'll have a chance to review it, provide your feedback, and get approval on it. Based on the strategy, once we have a good strategy that we're on the same page with, we will put together what we call a Blitz concept. The Blitz concept is a mock-up of all of the design assets that we will be creating on a monthly basis based on the strategy, just to get your buy-in, in addition to the brand guidelines, to the type of collateral that we want to create and start distributing across email, your website, social media, video, etc., so that we're totally on the same page with what that strategy is. And finally, step 3 of the process really includes these 3 things on the left side: the on-site optimizations in SEO, the off-site optimizations in SEO, and then the analytics and tracking setup. So let me dive into that into a little more depth. So on-site SEO optimizations is for your website. That means we're going to go into your website when your website is live. If you're getting a new site, if you have an existing site, we'll go into your existing site. And using all of the research and the strategy planning, we will optimize your website. And that's going to entail going through your entire site, optimizing your title tags, optimizing the page content that is really going to make your page more relevant for the keywords and hashtags that we're targeting. It's adding content to your site and going through a whole SEO checklist that we have that ensures that we have a foundation for success here on your website that aligns with your long-term goals and your ongoing strategy. We're then going to do offsite optimization. The offsite optimization is going to include optimizing your social media profiles, your Google My Business, your business listings, and beyond, so that all of your offsite assets are aligned with your on-site website optimizations and it all makes sense. So Google and other social platforms are going to look at your website and look at your other business listings and understand what exactly it is that you do and what you should be visible for when people are looking for the products and services that you sell. So that's critically important. And that's it. Once we've done all of that, step 1 through 3, and all these items on the left-hand side here, we have a foundation for success that we can really build on and start executing the content marketing strategy, which is really step 4, where we create the content, we beautify it, we distribute it across all the different channels online, your website, your email campaigns, your business listings. We then promote that content. We put some budget behind it, make you even more visible on search engines and social media so more people are aware of your brand. And then we analyze those results and make improvements endlessly until the end of time. The video that you really want to watch is our content marketing video that really walks you through what we do on an ongoing basis and really the power behind our Blitz content marketing strategy. To close out, I will make one note here with the upfront optimizations and really building that foundation for success. Regardless of your budget, we're going to use your first month's budget to do all those things. The reason behind that is the more budget that you have for content marketing and SEO on an ongoing basis, the more work that needs to be done up front. More strategy planning, more optimizations, more research is required to support a larger budget on an ongoing basis. There's going to be more content that needs to be created, more designs that need to be made. There's going to be more optimization required on your website. There's going to be more topics to be discovered for more content to support that. All of that is really a part of that upfront optimization and that building a foundation for success. So regardless of what your monthly budget really is for content marketing and SEO, that first month needs to be carved out and used specifically for building a foundation for success that will support the magnitude of your ongoing content marketing and SEO. So hopefully this video was helpful. If you have any questions, do let us know. We'd love to talk to you and better understand your business and your goals and how to build a content marketing and SEO program to really catapult you to a successful brand and a growing business. Have a great day and happy marketing.